Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Blaze from the shop.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Johnny Blaze from the shy. Black man with the fire in his eye. Came up live, no suit, no tie. Built that lane from the beef and the fry. He gave folks heat, no nap, no pause. Every room got shook when he took that draw. Wild little grin, sharp with the jaw. Cut through nonsense with a straight up clause. He was turned every time he stepped in. Talk that talk, made the weak men bend. People came back just to see it again. Cause he never played safe, he went all in. But he stayed real, stayed in his skin. Talk that talk, then let it spin. Be cool, baby, before it go left. Johnny got jokes and he don't pretend. Be cool, be cool. Before the corner, be cool, be cool. Or catch that mortar, guns hat on. If you push too far, guns hat on. That the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he ain't like you. Night chill, some still got the flame. Live on the screen, but the focus changed. Police cam clips in the day-to-day pain. Black news talk when the world acts strange. He break it down with that smart-ass smile. Make our heart truth feel a little less wild. Loves his dog Duke, that loyal child. Dog in the shot and the move go mild. Still bold, still quick with the line. Still got the guts when it come that time. Humor so sharp to dance on the dime. Make you laugh while he peel back ground. He don't fold, he don't fake. Hands in the work, eyes on the tape. Be cool, that's the rule he say. Or take that seat and get sent away. Be cool, be cool. Before the corner, be cool, be cool. Or catch that mortar, guns hat on. If you push too far, guns hat on. That the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he ain't like you. A little more calm, but the spark's still there. From the live show roots to the worn out chair. He laugh at pain and he calls it fair. Like, I've been through it, I ain't know when they're scared. Duke by his side, that's family. Big heart hidden in the stance, you see. Tenacity, boldness, humility. That's why the whole room roots for he. Be cool, be cool. Before the corner, be cool, be cool. Or catch that mortar, guns hat on. If you push too far, guns hat on. That the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he speak for you.
Shout out to Thick Cut. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Juneteenth to those who actually honor that. All right. Shout out to y'all. Again, happy Friday. Hope all is truly well. Yes, we are live from the basement, ladies and gentlemen. Your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Friday afternoon content. Now, what's first, what I'm going to go over is a Memphis inmate unalive a CO. This is on the news, ladies and gentlemen. And we also going to go over Unkle Luke losing his masters and, saying, basically battle in court. You feel what I'm saying? And, man, Claressa threatened Remy Ma. Remy Ma done got all up under Claressa's skin. And, she laid out a nice little threat to Remy Ma now. See now if she's so cold and everything, why Claressa got to lay out threats to Remy Ma? You know what I'm talking about? She ain't worried about her being in jail or being in prison or her street credit or none of that. It shouldn't even matter to you. You a killer. Claressa is a killer, so it shouldn't even matter to her. But we gonna go over all that, man. But now, what I am gonna go over, this was some news within itself right here. Yeah, Nurse Betty, it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. That girl, that Remy Ma got her bothered. to a point she had to jump on social media and made threats. You know, Anonymous T, you know she got it. You know she got it. I had been saw it, but I'm like, man, I'm going to wait to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about it now. I got some time. Yeah, I got a little time. And we also going to, y'all remember Turk from Hot Boys, right? Well, he doing parking lot tours up in Walmart and you know, Home Depot. Yeah, we gonna go over that one too. Boy, I was tripping. I'm like, bro, look, the undercover cops had told him he couldn't even perform out there in the parking lot. Yeah, they told him he had to move along. Boy, I thought that was the funniest shit ever. And he stood on it. So I ain't mad at him. You feel what I'm saying? He trying to get paid. All right, now this news right here, Reginald Steed, a Tennessee inmate, is indicted for stabbing corrections officer Dustin Pettigo. All right. Now, this is coming from WBIR Channel 10. They dropped this 21 hours ago. This right here is for informational and educational purposes as well.
Tennessee inmate charged with the ambush killing of a corrections officer inside a prison made his first court appearance today.
Authorities say Reginald Steed stabbed Officer Dustin Pettigo several times. The officer was making solo rounds back in February at the state prison in Morgan County. A grand jury indicted the suspect in May.
That inmate is now under guard at the maximum security prison in Nashville, and 10 News reporter Alana Munick takes us inside Morgan County Court today for the arraignment.
Reginald Steed pleaded not guilty to a first-degree murder charge in the February killing at the Morgan County Correctional Complex in Wartburg. Authorities say Steed jimmied open the cell door lock, a known problem since 2013, confirmed by the Tennessee Department of Correction.
You would think within 13 years that we would have made more progress with this issue, considering the tremendous safety concern that's brought out by what happened with this stabbing death of Officer Pettigo.
District Attorney General Russell Johnson.
Yeah, Felicia. He posted a video of it. Oh, I got the video. It's like a 4-minute video, so I'm gonna play it after this. But yeah, Turk, he doing shows in Walmart parking lot. That's what he doing. That's what he's showing.
Says cell lock problems were one of many red flags missed, including threats made by Steed before the attack that he intended to kill an officer after being moved to a less restrictive facility. On Thursday, DA Johnson confirmed his office is seeking the death penalty if Steed is convicted of murder.
The fact that he has at least one or more prior qualifying felony, he committed the murder while in lawful confinement, and the victim of his murder was a corrections officer. There was no real reason or purpose for the murder.
Johnson said he's receiving third-party concerns from some correctional officers in fear of retaliation.
It's what really gives me the most concern, that a state agency would not want to be transparent, would not want to be open, would not want to allow state employees to talk to their state representatives, their state senators, and also TBI agents who are just trying to get to the truth and fix things.
The grand jury is expected to meet next Tuesday behind closed doors. At the request of District Attorney Russell Johnson, TBI agents and the grand jury will look at safety conditions and circumstances that led up to the attack. Lawmakers also tell 10 News that they want to do their own review of the attack. We will continue to cover the investigation and the case against Steed. Reporting in Morgan County, I'm Alana Munick.
Anything that I'm going to keep a close eye on this story, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not so, but I don't want to jump out the window on the man. You know, look, let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen, them COs be dirty as fuck. And they be doing them inmates just all any type of way because they in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just not so quick to jump out the window. Hey, self-preservation. Even when you in jail, ladies and gentlemen, can I really sit up here and get mad at the man? Hell, he ain't got nothing to lose. other than his life, and that man want to live. Shit. Again, we don't know if that CO was dirty as fuck, anything, bro. So, like I said, I'm not so quick to just throw my man under the bus like that. You feel what I'm saying? Again, we don't know the circumstances. If that CO was dirty and was doing that man all any type of way, maybe was making threats already towards his life and all this and that, hey, again, am I going to sit up here and get mad at the man? Look, he already in jail. It's like, well, what the fuck? What more can you do to me but just give me more time? But it's more to that. He's down there in Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just be honest. Them white boys didn't like that shit at all, what he did. I'm sure that he getting all type of threats and everything like that. They may have to mess around and move him somewhere else. If I'm just gonna be honest. Because he ain't, if I'm gonna be totally safe, they is right. He right about that. He really better be concerned for his well-being now, because I'm telling you, you take out one of them COs, that just as well as you doing that to a police officer or a firefighter. Boy, they stick up for their own like a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't safe for them. It don't matter. The COs is shit. He'd rather deal with the inmates up in there than the COs. Man, them COs, man, to make that black man disappear, bro. Especially down there in Tennessee, it wouldn't surprise me not one bit. But see, they can't do that now because it's eyes and ears on the situation now. But like I said, anything else a prize from this whole story right here, I will let y'all know, and I most definitely will be reporting on it. All right. So now we gonna go into Felicia. I hope you ready, cause I was laughing my ass off. I look. Y'all tell me now. This little Turk from Hot Boys, ladies and gentlemen, and he doing his parking lot thing, doing his concerts. And, you know, in Walmart and Home Depot parking lots and everything. So we go check this on out. He dropped this like 8 hours ago. Fair use. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Only for comedy and entertainment purposes. No malice whatsoever. And shout out to Turk, man. He trying to get back on out there.
It's in me, my nigga, to be the thug that I be. It's in me, my nigga, to where we get so rolling. It's in me, my nigga, to where I see hoes to read. I know drive-bys and pull-ups are prepared any day. Thugging as usual, I do that every day. It's in me, my nigga, to be the thug that I be.
That ain't Hot Boy Turk.
Man, come on, man. I'm doing what I gotta do, man. Yeah.
Look, he at Lowe's. He in the Lowe's now. He doing shows at Lowe's. He doing shows at Lowe's, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Turk doing shows at Lowe's. God damn, he up in Lowe's parking lot. I'm talking about getting it, ladies and gentlemen. He done had a flashback.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
You want to buy a CD?
How much is it?
$20, man.
$20 for Turk. Hold on, let me pull over.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, they still got CDs? Wait a minute, they still got CDs? Hold on, wait a minute, come on, Turk. Come on, man, they still got CDs? Look, he even got CDs for sale for $20. Oh, goddamn.
Damn, but y'all see me rapping, bro. Man, y'all see me rapping, bro.
Man, I'm trying to rap some shit, man.
Man, go ahead. Spit something. Can you spit? Can you really spit? Spit something.
Shit. Alright. Talk about these people phonies.
There
I
you
got
go.
dudes on me. So right in
Hey,
there,
it's
I
hard
got
out here on the
trying to
field.
catch this homie. What the fuck the niggas talking about? I still got it on me. Okay, flowing in this bit. I got the turkey full of stick. Nigga know I'm not going for shit. I rock out all black in this bitch.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. None of you people from Walmart be tripping, man. Man, hold on. Let me hold up. Stay right there. Come on, run that shit. Run that shit. Let go. Take a nigga from his spam, nothing but street shit. It's all a nigga know, knocking you off your feet. Quick, it's all a nigga know. Drive-bys and pull-ups, I'm prepared every day. Thugging is usual.
Bro, I see. Yeah, I fucks with Turk. That he cool with me, man. Turk cool with me, man. But man, I didn't know. Man, I ain't know nothing about no CDs being back out. Shit. Man, Felicia, however he need to get it, he doing exactly that. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? The grind don't stop. The hustle don't stop. You feel what I'm saying? And I put like this, I would rather him do this than to be messing with them fugazi characters that's up in the industry right now any damn way. So I most definitely don't have a problem at all on how he doing it now. Hell yeah, stay sucker free away from them damn heathens, man.
I do that every day.
Walmart politics. It's not me, it's Walmart.
All right, bro.
Damn.
Hey. Yeah. Hold on.
Damn, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, I'm about to pull out. All right, bro. Pull up, man. We on our way to Home Depot, man. I heard it was a nice crowd out there. Damn, boys are lying out here for that motherfucking Home Depot. Boy, I just dropped the link and they pulling up. Ooh.
Wait, come on, Turk. You wait a minute. Hold on. You said all them people right there, they come to the Home Depot for you, man? Oh, man. Come on, Twerk. Come on, Turk. Come on, man. Hey, my love, hey. Happy Friday.
Police got this motherfucker locked down, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, he's Super Bowl, ain't he, Felicia?
Down pies and pull-ups, I prepared every day. Thugging as usual, I do that every day. What's up, man? What's up, man? Whoa! Come on over here, man. Come on, hurry up. Play it raw, and let your bitch ass out. Me and my nigga Rack, who can run up in your house. Fuck it, it goes out. It's him and my nigga. When it's a cold gun, I told her, him and my nigga. Yeah! We on tour and shit right now. And shit, we just working, man. Yeah, man, we just had a nice turnout at Home Depot, man. Is it me, my nigga? Is it me, my nigga? Bloodstream voted to be the nigga that I am. So gas split has take a nigga from his fam. So Rick Ross sent me here, made a special request. I'm hot boy service. I got a tour going on, so Rick Ross wanted me to come to Wingstop, and I said, why not? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all want the concert? Yeah. You know, stop, turn it up. Yeah. My gun cock, I did aim and pop. I'm a dunky nigga. Look here, untamed gorilla. Wilder than Willa, TC representer. No spinning big, speaking about 50. Plus the quick to ride. They give it to you all over down. Okay then. Yeah, man, that's how you do it, man. Shout out to the big boss. You already know, man. Wingstop. Where should I go next? Y'all make a request. Let's go.
Parking lot tour, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. Turk could be at a parking lot near you. And you can go and have and enjoy a nice little throwback, you know what I'm saying? Hot Boys reunion. You know what I'm talking about? Starting Turk. And he been making it work. I promise you, Felicia, I respect the fact that he's staying away from these fugazi-ass dudes in the industry because all they is setup dudes. Okay? They looking to set you up to make you end up going back to jail. Turk don't need to be around them type of individuals any goddamn way. Again, I respect the fact that he just doing it on his own and he doing it with his own swag and he got a name already on out here. No matter if you act like you don't like what he's doing now, I can respect the fact that he's still on out there grinding. Shit, the grind, like I say, the hustle don't stop either way. He know what time it is. So I'm gonna make sure to keep y'all apprised about, you know what I'm saying, Turk. Anytime I see a video he pops up with, and I'm gonna put it on out here because, you know, like I say, I rock out with Turk. You feel what I'm saying? Turk, he cool. He from back in the day anyway. He old school. Look, again, we all make mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. We all make mistakes. Look, that's what I was wondering though, EB, because look, now, again, it may be certain cars you can still play CDs on, yeah, the older model cars, but like for the most part, I don't even own nothing in my house, no CD, nothing. I still got my Blu-ray player. I still have that, but I ain't used that in some years. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't have no CD player. Everything is, you know what I'm saying, through Alexa. Alexa can play the playlist that's already programmed within her. So, I mean, shit, hell, I don't need no CDs. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I still have my CDs? Yes, I still do. But, I mean, I don't play them. I don't play them for what? I just keep them because maybe they'll be worth some down the road. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You never know. You never know. CDs might be worth some. Shit, hell, I still got my first beeper that I ever bought. I still got that. That's up in the little vault. Still got the first beeper. It may be worth something. My first chirp phone, I still got that. Now that chirp phone ain't gonna never be on in life, but I still kept it though. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm like sentimental when it comes down to old school things, and I try to keep a lot of what happened back then. I try to keep it still now. Now I can't keep all of it now. All of it I can't keep, but for the most part, I'd have kept some parts of pieces of history from back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I can't go all the way back in the 80s because shit, I didn't give a fuck then. But from the 90s on, yeah, I still got a little something, anything from different eras. I got a scrapbook, all that. You feel what I'm saying? So then when I want to look through and just stroll and go back down memory lane and make me remember what I did that day when all this and that, I'll be like, oh, shit. Some memories is worth thinking about it, then it'd be some memories, you stay your ass right there. I don't never want to bring you back the fuck up. Jesus. You know, you know, we all got those situations that I don't give a damn about nothing. You ain't gonna never, ever speak on it. That's gonna have to just gonna go to the grave. Fuck that. I'm sorry. I ain't saying shit. Fuck you. Especially if I ain't said nothing about none, ain't no saying nothing about nothing. It's over with. Yeah, it's going to the grave, Felicia. I ain't bullshitting. I ain't bullshitting. Certain things just going straight to the grave. I'm not saying a motherfucking thing. I don't care what it is, what the circumstances. I'm not saying nothing. All right. Now, shout out to Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. He the one that broke the news. And no, this is not my own content. Again, salute to Forgotten Kings TV 2.0 for breaking this news about Unkle Luke. As y'all, I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but Unkle Luke was for a while going back and forth to court, and he was fighting for his masters, right? Now it appears that all of that is over with. He has lost that battle, so don't look like he's going to be able to obtain his masters. And we're going to hear the layout from Forgotten Kings TV, and we're going to hear some words, I'm sure, from Unkle Luke about the situation. Fair use. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Two Live Crew had invoked Section 203 of the Copyright Acts, which allows artists to reclaim transferred rights after 35 years. Now, they're saying that they won initially in 2024, but the appeal courts found a fatal technicality. Member Mark Ross had gone personally bankrupt in 2000, which stripped him of his individual termination rights. Because one member's rights was gone, the group couldn't collectively terminate. One bankruptcy filed 26 years ago cost them their legacy.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Was Two Live Crew, man. Now I know Unkle Luke right now. He's running for office. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Unkle Luke.
But they're saying that Two Live Crew lost their masters.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear how they lost their masters.
Now, according to an appeals court, or to an article, they're saying an appeals court reversed Two Live Crew's 2024 victory to reclaim ownership of their classic albums from 1986 to 1989. The masters remain with Little Joe Records, owned by Joseph Weinberger, who purchased them for approximately $800,000 during the 1995 bankruptcy by Unkle Luke's Luke Records. Two Live Crew had invoked Section 203 of the Copyright Acts, which allows artists to reclaim transferred rights after 35 years. Now, they're saying that they won initially in 2024, but the appeal courts found a fatal technicality. Member Mark Ross had gone personally bankrupt in 2000, which stripped him of his individual termination rights. Because one member's rights was gone, the group couldn't collectively terminate. One bankruptcy filed 26 years ago cost them their legacy. Okay. Now, why is this important for those who may not know? Because again, we got a younger audience. Shout out to y'all for the younger ones, right? To the followers. But this matters because again, Two Live Crew fought obscenity laws in the Supreme Court in 1992 and won, which means they fought for free speech in hip hop and won. They fought for their own rights and lost it in a courtroom because of a bankruptcy technicality.
Damn.
Again.
Over a bankruptcy technicality. But that's small things to a giant, though, I believe, with Unkle Luke. And if Unkle Luke is running for office, I mean, he fought the good fight with it. It is what it is. But you still won't be able to take away the fact that either way, whether if he owns the masters or not, that's still his music. Hey, Lonnie.
Conversation about black artists owning their catalog, right? You see how something like this, a technicality happens. But the fact that no one is talking about this, I mean, Rec, what are your thoughts when you hear about this, man?
I mean, it hurts as somebody who has his own independent imprint, like myself, because that's your generational.
I just know Lonnie, he running for office down there in Florida, but I don't know like what position he trying to run for down there where he at. I just know he running for office. That's all I know for right now, at least. I need to tune in because I'm subbed up to Unkle Luke. I be checking out his content. He be having Warren Sapp on there and everything. Warren Sapp be acting a plumb fool on that motherfucker, on everything. Shout out to Warren Sapp, but bro, Warren Sapp, you got to stop going down there to them police stations and being so aggressive with them people, man. They scared of you, bro. They scared of you, bro. They really want to put you in jail, but because of your name, they don't want to do it, but then they do want to do it because every time you go in one of them multiple buildings, you get real aggressive with them. Hood, what's the word? And I'm just saying, Warren, I rocks with you, bro. I ain't got no problem with you, but bro, you gotta cool it, bro.
Wealth, for your family, your masters, your catalog, and for you to lose that on a technicality, that hurts. You feel me? And it should be covered by all these media outlets, especially the ones who claim to be hip hop, part of the culture.
Now, wait a minute. Now, what you say, Lonnie, JB2 as an older person, Unkle Luke, fighting for that mess, brought our black community down. That is a way of thinking about it, though, Lonnie, because that is a, you know what? And guess what? He ain't the only one then either. Because, see, the real conversation really comes in that with all this is that the facade that these rappers put on out here. You got some that do live that life, and then you got some that ain't never lived that life, but they faking it till they make it to the audience that feeds off into it. You feel what I'm saying? Because in our minds, you know what I'm saying, especially when you're young listening to it, you actually think that they really about that. Whole time, man, this motherfucker ain't gangster. This motherfucker ain't shot no damn body. But the persona of what they was allowing to be put on out there, I get it. Most times they is talking about the very things that happen in the hood. So it wasn't a lie, but then at the same time, it's like it got too much glorified. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you really was supposed to be. You supposed to be jabot down, Jordans, 150 hat every goddamn day. And if you didn't wear that type of thing back then in the 90s, you was getting talked about. Now look at the persona and the image that we had to carry back then, and we had to portray that image, or unless you wasn't cool or you was an L7 if you didn't, now being older, now all that shit was just bullshit. But we all did go through the motions with it. Every last one of us.
Hey man, I want to see if did Unkle Luke address it yet?
I've been, monitoring everything. I haven't seen anything yet. Like I said, he's on his political campaign right now, but as of according to this article, they're saying they're unable to appeal the decision.
Oh wow.
So it's unfortunate, like I said, but again, with this industry, we understand, most importantly, you have to be about your business.
No, Felicia, it wasn't no act with us that was actually out there living in that type of environment. No, it wasn't no act. You was literally out there in the battlefield. You was literally out there dodging bullets or running from a goddamn group. You feel what I'm saying? Like the ones that was literally on out there with it, shit. Boy, I'm talking about it was killed to be killed. Self-preservation really had to be on point living in the hood, because at any given time it could kick off. Now, wait a minute. Now, Lonnie say, look now, JB2, being a junkie is cool. Rappers talking about popping perks and smoking on dead bodies. Right. Now, I never agreed with that type of thing, though, Lonnie. Like, I ain't with all that. You ain't gonna get me to be talking about smoking on no damn dead bodies and all this and that now. Fuck all that now. Now, maybe making it out of a joke and put your own little twist to it, that's one thing. But like, I ain't for real walking around talking about some, yeah, I'm smoking on a person that's deceased. No, I'm not doing that. That's going a little bit too goddamn far. But again, you make a joke up out of it, put a little twist to it, that's one thing. But to flat out be talking that way, and then when the person is unalived or whatever the case may be, then you really make songs about smoking or like, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, all right. I'm these young folks be going way and beyond to the extreme for it though. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
A lot of us are creatives. The business it's draining, frustrating.
Very draining.
Get it?
Very draining.
Time
But you
consuming.
gotta be very.
Now, Gilbert, why would I want to talk about the Asian guy that burnt a cross in Grant Park? Now, why would I want to talk about that? See, then that's going, you know why I won't talk about that, Gilbert? Because then that's going into the realm of talking about religion or then talking about like politics and all that. Like, you know, that type of thing don't move me. I'm sorry that it don't move me the way it moves you, but you know, I just don't. I don't. Yeah. It was on the news. It was on the news, EV. I seen that. I've been saw that in it. I mean, what else? What do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? He got arrested. Shit, ain't like he got away with it. So the Asian fellow, he gets arrested for burning a cross up in Grant Park. He probably was tucked somewhere where he thought he was tucked somewhere, and he burnt the cross. Oh, okay, all right. Well, Gilbert, yes, ladies and gentlemen, an Asian guy in Grant Park burnt the cross, but shortly after he was later arrested. I mean, what? Okay, so Gilbert, what was your thoughts about it then, sir? Since you brought it up, you tell me, what do you think should happen to the Asian guy? Okay, do you think he should go to jail for life? Bruh, look, Lonnie, look, hey, that's what how I was thinking about it though. Like, I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. An Asian dude going in Grant Park to burn a cross. What the fuck? It ain't even no houses over there. It ain't even no houses over there in Grant Park. It's a fucking park, ladies and gentlemen. What did he really do? He did the dummy, trying to incite some shit, only to go to jail. So, that's on his dumb ass. Shit, what the fuck I'm supposed to talk about after that? Come on. Lonnie, it's a park. It is no houses. Okay? Yes, I'm from Chicago, Gilbert, born and raised. I reside in the west suburbs now. But yes, I am born and raised from Chicago. Jesus Christ. Right, because I'm from Chicago, Lonnie. I'm supposed to, bring it up and have some fake ass outrage about what he did. Hell no. He got his ass locked up, so shit. But Gilbert, I talk about other things. I talk about a variety of things, Gilbert. I talk about a variety of things. Hell no, not for no Gilbert, because he act like he be sitting up here donating to the content. Don't do, you know what I'm saying? All he want to do is just come over here and just stir the pot up and troll. I mean, I get it. I'll play along with him. He ain't doing nothing. He just talking this shit. He just talking this shit because I don't care nothing about what no Gilbert is talking about. He act like I sit up here and just talk bullshit all goddamn day. Okay, fine. You brung it up and I brung it and I talked about it. So what else you want me to do? What, you want me to pull up the goddamn video of the Asian dude? You want me to stop what I'm doing right goddamn now for you? Oh, okay. See, I get what you saying, Gilbert. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go over this story that was did eight days ago. This is coming from NBC News. Alarming video of cross burning in Chicago.
Whoa. This chilling scene caught on camera in downtown Chicago.
You're kidding me.
You see what clearly looks like a cross engulfed in flames.
In 2026, we are burning crosses.
Chicago police tonight releasing this image of a person they say was seen fleeing the scene as the FBI confirms it's investigating. A burning cross is a hate symbol historically used by groups like the KKK and has been prosecuted as a federal hate crime.
On the street, you see some obvious scarring. Some leaves do appear to be burned as well. Police saying no injuries were reported, but they are investigating the motive and circumstances around this incident.
The mayor's office saying hate has no place in our city.
We're just like dumbfounded.
The scene shocking Chicago resident Lena Carlton, who was driving through the city's Grant Park, known for its big festivals and former President Obama's 2008 victory speech.
This was something I've only heard about in school and seen in black and white videos.
Residents walking through the area today, shaken.
But like looking at that, what do you see?
I don't know, it just makes me sad and kind of angry at the same time.
And now one Southside church offering a $10,000 reward, hoping to track down the person responsible for this unsettling scene. Shaquille Brewster, NBC News, Chicago.
Wait, hold on. So a church gonna pay 10,000, putting a 10,000, a 10K reward on. Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, what do y'all think about that? I look, Evie, I'm just gonna be totally honest with you, bro. I feel no way about that. I feel no way about that. I'm not gonna sit up here and get no damn fake outrage about no shit like that. That shit don't bother me though, bro. I promise you, look, again, to whoever it bothered, look, people got, you know, they entitled to have they outrage the way they need to. So I ain't gonna sit up here and be all like, no, Lonnie, that's downtown. Grant Park is in the downtown area. Either way, that's downtown, Lonnie. They ain't in no. Downtown is equivalent to Philly's downtown. Yeah. Burning the cross is a hate crime. It is a hate crime now. I mean, if the goofy want to go to jail for burning the damn cross over there in Grant Park, then hey, let the goofy son of a bitch go to jail. And then that's when I'm going to really talk about it then. See, ain't no news. Unless they got him, unless they report on him and say, yeah, we got the guy that burnt that goddamn cross, you know what I'm saying, down there in Grant Park. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Then okay, then we can talk. But other than that, I don't give a damn about no cross burning. Man, please. I'll be capping if I sit up here and gonna give you fake outrage about that. Now, I bet about that $10,000 reward that church on whoever the one that did it, I bet you somebody come and claim that shit. Yeah, I mean, look, Lonnie, they want us to be distracted with the bullshit, having outrage for shit like that. Now, Gilbert, I hope I appeased you by even talking about this. But the next time I want to talk about this is when they catch the Asian dude allegedly that possibly did that. Then I'll talk about it then. Shit, because otherwise I don't give a shit about that. You so outraged about it. Now, again, what is your thoughts? Now, I just placated to you, Gilbert. Now, it's mighty funny that you stopped typing up in the damn chat. All right, so let's move on. Because I do have some other content that I'm most definitely about to go over right now. All right, so now this right here, this story, this situation right here, ladies and gentlemen, is something else. And I just thought that I would bring this to y'all attention. This is coming from Fox 9, Minneapolis, St. Paul. On Thursday, the Supreme Court ruled against a federal ban on gun ownership by marijuana users. Oh, I think this story would be very interesting. This is for educational purposes only. With this story, again, shout out to Fox 9, Minneapolis, St. Paul for the story.
And owning a gun. This was a huge decision that impacts a lot of marijuana users. The U.S. Supreme Court unanimously deciding that the federal government cannot automatically bar all marijuana users from owning firearms. To talk all about this, we bring in Rob Dorr from the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus. Rob, thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Good to see you again.
Okay, so a 9-0 vote. What does this mean for gun owners who may also sometimes participate in marijuana use?
Yeah, it's a huge victory for people who are, lawful users at the state level. What the government was arguing that essentially any cannabis use would make somebody a prohibited person essentially indefinitely without any real guidelines. And the Supreme Court, in a unanimous decision, overturned that line of reasoning. So anybody who is a casual user is still legal to own and possess firearms. That being said, the court was very clear that being under the influence of a drug is different than just being a casual user. You still can't be under the influence and then possess a firearm.
So where is the line here, though? If you're a regular marijuana user, especially if you're using it for medical purposes, you might be, on a regular dose of marijuana. So how do we determine what is, what's too much and what is legal?
Yeah, it's the same kind of analysis that has to go in with like driving conduct. It's the same type of thing. Is your use to the point where it is impairing your physical abilities? So you're impairing your ability to make rational and safe decisions. So if the government still could charge somebody conceivably under this crime, but the burden would be on them to prove that the person's use of cannabis was in a way such that it impaired their abilities or made them less safe.
And the justices didn't strike down the ban completely, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So, with that means there are some circumstances. This is what's called an as-applied challenge. So a facial challenge would have meant that there's no way that this could be enforced constitutionally. And that's not where the 9 justices landed. They said there are some factual bases where this statute could be applied. For example, somebody who's currently intoxicated with, while carrying a firearm. But they rejected the notion that any cannabis use at all means that you can't ever possess a firearm.
Does this send any signals to you about where the Supreme Court stands on Second Amendment?
I do think it's interesting that it was a 9-0 decision. I think that this is just one of those issues that I think the court's unanimous that the cannabis is around. It's here to stay, and it's going to be in lawful use in most of the states, and the federal government just hasn't caught up there. So I think this is probably more about the limitations of government authority on a lawful use of a lawful product, more so than strong advocacy from a unanimous court.
Well, what they saying, Felicia, is they went all the way to the Supreme Court and they tried to restrict gun owners that had, that actually recreational or medical use for marijuana, right? They was trying to stop them. What's happening, Mo? They was trying to stop them from being able to legally own a gun because of the marijuana use. But now they can't do that. So now they can't. Appreciate that, Mo. Appreciate that gift. Appreciate them 2 gifts right there. Appreciate them 200s. So now what they doing now they can, because in the beginning, that's just like here. They won't allow you to smoke weed and be able to legally operate and own the gun. But in Minnesota, it's not the case. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe this may start trickling down in other states as well. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, it all depends on who you is and how much is your, intake as far as with marijuana. Now, yes, it is a mind-altering drug. Yes, it does, put you in a whole nother stratosphere. But at the same time, like, when your life is in danger, shit, that high goes away real quick and you actually start reacting to shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's when self-preservation kicks in. I don't give a damn how high I get. No, I'm gonna always be making sure everything is everything. You feel what I'm saying? So again, but that all depends on you as a person and how you handle yourself too. You got a lot of, emotional people that don't have that emotional intelligence to be able to still, I don't give a fuck if they is smoking or drinking or whatever, to still be responsible. You feel what I'm saying? So it is certain people that just, they probably shouldn't have no goddamn gun. They too goddamn emotional. They'll let it go. The minute somebody talk a little bit too loud, they'll let it go. I don't want to be around. You got to be able to hold yourself a little bit now. What the fuck is going on here?
Towards the Second Amendment.
Now, in a state like Minnesota, where recreational use is legal, does this decision apply differently than in a state where marijuana use is still outlawed?
It would, but even here in Minnesota, there are people who are routinely, I've had numerous clients who have been denied carry permits because they are medical cannabis users, and those sheriffs who denied those carry permits were relying on the federal prohibition in order to deny those carry permits. So it will have impacts here on Minnesota, even though Minnesota has legalized cannabis.
Now, like with those individuals that you're referencing, will they now, because of this decision, be...
I know, Lonnie, I know you don't give a damn either way when it comes down to the smoke, but this information is to the ones that actually smoke. But, if they had got the FOID card already, this is some information that y'all can use. You feel what I'm saying? Because now, if they overturned this, that means that states that wouldn't allow you to be able to hold a gun legally if you use marijuana, even if it's on the medical side, right? Because you hearing people was still applying for their gun license and they was getting denied because why? Because medically they was smoking weed, even on the medical side. Even on the medical side. So I just wanted to go over that part with y'all. Again, shout out to that, because again, I think that's some useful information for a lot of my people that smoke. And like I say, and they want to legally have everything legal, right? As far as having the legal firearms on their side. So these is for the states, and these are for people that really know and understand, like, yeah, they about to shake some things on up. So yeah, they still gonna put their stipulations to it and all that, but at the same time, it's still about the move. All right. So now, look. Oh man, Claressa. Lord Jesus Christ. Shout out to Anonymous Tito, man. But hold on.
Play with somebody else.
Before I even get it, Claressa Shields threatens Remy Ma again. All right. Now again, shout out to Anonymous T for the content. This is not of my own fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. God damn. Hey, wait a minute. I got to go right to the part of when Claressa actually started it. All right. Here we go.
Parade extravaganza. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, Claressa's not happy. Let's get into what she has to say.
Listen, hear me out, right? I keep telling these street bitches that I am y'all karma. Okay? I do this shit professional now with this boxing, but I was a hell of a street fighter. Still is. And I'd be so confused when a street fighter bitch come thinking she about to press me or say anything to me. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. You know where I live at? The gym. And any street bitch ever thinks she gonna do anything with me, she delusional. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is, what you did, how much time you served. I will smoke the fuck out of you.
Wow.
We ain't got a box. We ain't got a box. You want to get on the mat, you want to street fight, whatever you want to do. You're not going to do nothing with me. Girl, I'm a known killer. The fuck is you talking about?
Wow. Wait a minute. Hold on. Slow down, champ. Champ, slow down, champ. You wait a minute. Hold on, champ. You on social media talking about you a known killer. Come on, champ. You hear, Lonnie? You heard what Claressa said. She said, I'm a known killer. Yeah, she said killer. Oh, God damn. Why, Claressa? Why? Yeah, Evie, she said killer. Man, look. Hey, look, I did not tell y'all. I said Remy Ma, I believe Remy Ma will beat the living hell up out of Claressa. And I think Claressa heard me. I think Claressa heard me say that. Claressa, I ain't gonna even lie. And I respect you, but I think if it came down to it, though, and you and Remy Ma had to be in the ring, but y'all kept telling me, man, no, let Remy Ma just keep it classy. No, let Remy Ma be a woman. Don't put her like that up in there. But look at Claressa. Look at her. That particular day, she woke up with violence on her mind. But then she didn't want to say no damn name. See, Claressa, if you got all that damn smoke, say a name. Man, I'm talking about Mo in the worst way. She crashing the fuck out. Say Remy name. Don't be no punk now talking about you a known killer. See, known killers know how to put a name on who they want. You know, talking about you a known killer. Boy, I swear the shit that comes up out of Clarissa's mouth is unbelievable.
I keep telling these girls, I'm not one of them. Play with somebody else for your own motherfucking kind, bitch. Quit playing with me. I'm a champ for real.
Slow down,
Why
champ.
does Claressa always unravel whenever something positive is happening for Remy? There's nobody else that this was about but Remy. Because you specifically said, I don't care how much time you did. And you're referring to anybody, in my opinion, that is not a professional boxer as a street fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because if this was about Layla Ali or Alicia Baumgartner or Shade Shagreen or Franchine Cruz, you know what I'm saying? You would be speaking a different language, a boxing language, right? That we can handle this in the ring, right?
Slow down, killer.
This is all about Remy. See, what had happened was, y'all, what had happened, Claressa does not have a fight to announce. Or it got delayed, possibly denied. We don't know, right? And so instead of, you know what I'm saying, going away quietly, you know what I'm saying, disappearing from the internet after you lied to us and lied just to lie, and the latest lie being about this nonsense, you decide that you are going to go to your boxing friend and try to defend your adulterous affair with Pap. But the thing is, receipts are forever. Receipts do not expire.
For one, Claressa, this shit. Claressa, why in the fuck is you even trying to explain the shit to people on the internet in the first goddamn place? How about you grown, you do what the fuck you want to do, fuck these people, let them talk. I swear I don't get her. Damn. Am I saying something wrong, ladies and gentlemen? Why is Claressa always trying to respond back to every single person that got a problem with what she putting out? Claressa, you shouldn't give a fuck. God damn, like that is nerve-wracking to keep seeing you on my timeline and you fighting people either in the chat, either in the comments. You trying to fight the whole goddamn internet, Claressa. Go ahead on, girl. Go sit down.
And that is what Claressa Shields failed. While you were doing that Pap tour, you know what I'm saying? That Pap smear tour on Tamron Hall and the Breakfast Club and anywhere else, anybody who would listen, we were gathering all the receipts. We never turned our backs on Remy. At least I did not. You know what I'm saying? Some of us saw the play because some of us know when.
Hey, Anonymous T, I'm trying to tell you, and I stand on this. I don't care what nobody else say. I don't care nothing about all that shadow boxing that Claressa be doing or none of that, right? I believe, my opinion though, it don't mean that it's going to be true, but I believe that if Remy Ma was in the ring with Claressa Shields, she will beat the living hell up out of Claressa. That is my opinion. Y'all ain't don't nobody gotta like my opinion, and I ain't got nothing against Claressa. I think Remy Ma will edge her out. I really do. Because see, Claressa, you do a lot of goddamn talking. Remy Ma don't do too much talking. She'll say a couple little lines here and there. She don't do all that talking, but you do. And what better way for Remy Ma is to button your goddamn lips. You need to be humbled down some, though, Claressa. No bullshit. Like I say, I ain't got nothing against you, but that still don't mean you don't need to be humbled down.
And the wife is pissed off like this and getting on the internet like this, you are at
I'm telling you, Felicia.
And ultimately, Claressa.
Look, that shit don't mean nothing to me that, you know, she does it professionally and all this and that. That's all cool. But all it takes is one, Felicia. And I think that Remy Ma still got that one. She may have to take a couple of them from her, but I think she'll get in and rock her motherfucking, I'm talking about rock her feet. Rock her off her feet. I'm talking about straight up. And Claressa sitting up here acting like, you know, she a killer. You know, I'm a known killer. I don't know why you be playing with me. And like, Claressa, go sit your goof ass down. Okay? Go sit your goof ass down, because see, now I don't believe you. I'm talking about I'm a known killer. And you know, people want to play with me and all. Get the fuck out of here. Hell, you ain't killed no damn body. Now back then, I ain't gonna lie, back in your younger years, you look like you probably caught a couple of bodies, you know what I'm saying, back then. Now, I ain't gonna even front to you now. But even then, no, you ain't catching no damn bodies, though. You sure look like you caught some bodies, but nah, you ain't caught no damn bodies. Shit, you capping.
You cannot handle that you are the one getting backlash. You cannot handle that Remy Ma was right about you. You cannot handle that you try to platform you and Pap as a couple, trying to push the golden love that turns to green, trying to choose the fireproof love that got completely extinguished. And it did not give the same motion as Remy and Pap. You thought trying to follow their blueprint, you trying to be a rapper, not gonna work. Triple plastic streams. You know what I'm saying? That there's no gold or diamond records in the future. You know what I mean? And also trying to be.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, I know damn well, Claressa, you don't think you a rapper now. Now you a rapper? Oh my goodness. You know what? They let any motherfucker be a damn rapper now, don't they? They let anybody be a fucking rapper. Even Claressa could be a punk ass, fake ass rapper. What the fuck is you rapping about? Girl, if you don't go sit the fuck down some damn well. I don't want to deal with the law. I'm only going to deal with the courts. Man, if you don't go, I swear, on everything, Claressa, go sit your scoop-ball head ass the fuck down some damn well and get the fuck up off of YouTube. Get the fuck off of all social media platforms. Because you know why? Ain't gonna be no stopping. They gonna be, it's a 24-hour racket on you right goddamn now, Claressa. And that's what got your ass up all goddamn night. They talking about me. They talking about me. I know, Nurse Petty. I know. And that's how I know Remy Ma will dust that butt. Let me make sure not to go too far. Remy Ma will annihilate Claressa Shields, to me, in my opinion, in a fight. I want them to stop talking. I want Claressa to stop talking and just set up a fight with Remy Ma. I bet you Remy Ma would accept. Ooh, and see, we ain't gonna have to deal. We ain't got to deal with the street rules. We gonna deal with the ring. Man, I swear, I want them to fight. Cause I want to see Claressa Shields get the fuck beat up. I want to see her get beat up. Okay? I'm sorry. Now, the only reason I want to see Claressa get beat up because she ain't been humble and she just been acting a plumb fool all over the goddamn internet over a goddamn man that don't even love her. All he want is what she can provide. And if she can't provide shit, guess what? He ain't gonna even want to play along with it and be around her, right? Okay, that's his business. She allowing the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I don't have no empathy for no damn Claressa shit. This is what comes with being a side chick. You want to portray him and that's your man and this and that and the third whole time. You know damn well, Claressa, that ain't your damn man. No, he ain't your damn man. He's a means to an end for a persona that y'all is putting on out here on social media, and people is just eating it up, and they calling your name, yeah, and then you sit up and play professional victim. Oh, and why? Y'all worry about what I'm doing. Now, first off, the better question is, why the fuck is you worried about what strangers think about you in the first place? Live your life. Stand on your own too as far as how you want to live your life. People on the internet should move you. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that you really want to do anyway. Who the fuck is people on the internet?
On reality TV, except for the only network that will answer your calls is the Zeus Network. Trying to rebrand Win Records into the Remy Network. Win Records Network. No. Remy Ma owning her own stuff, being a mogul. Now all of a sudden you want to be a mogul. Now all of a sudden you want to push Claressa Shields promotions. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Serrano has got these gyms and everything else, these competition for young girls. Now you want to run out and talk about being an inspiring to the youth. What are the youth? What are they aspiring to be? A future mistress? That is not okay. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. But it is Claressa who once again has the audacity, you guys. It is Claressa who once again has the audacity. She is pissed off that there is nothing she can do whenever Remy pops out, whenever Remy does something. Before, it is Claressa always punching those boxing bags, you know what I'm saying? Punching them extra hard and everything else as if to mimic that that's what she really wants to do to Remy Ma. Now she's angry. You know what I'm saying? Nobody asked for your opinion on Remy Ma performing at the championship parade. Nobody cared what your opinion was. But you're mad because you know that this is Pap's alleged favorite team. And he's allegedly a lifelong sports fan and a lifelong New York Knicks fan. And y'all know that had Pap, you know what I'm saying, stopped his shenanigans with Remy Ma and actually been a devoted husband, that could have been him on the float with Fat Joe and Remy. All of that fake and false narratives y'all tried to push like y'all.
God damn. Anonymous T don't hold back on nothing. Jeez. Papoose. You fucked up. You fucked up the bag, Papoose. You messed up, man. God, man, golly, man. golly, you got to sit up there and look at Remy Ma with all them other men and shit, and they ain't even you, man. Come on, man. She ain't lying. No, she ain't lying though at all. She ain't lying. She ain't lying, but god damn. You know, that look, Nurse Betty, now that ain't something that I would be saying up out of my mouth, but you know, when somebody else said, it'd be like, yeah, you ain't lying though. But I mean, me personally, I wouldn't say that personally up out my mouth because I really don't be want to get all personal with these people at all. What up with it, Chef X? I ain't here to be all personal like that. That goddamn. Anonymous T just don't hold back. She don't miss though. She don't miss.
Were actual celebrities, like y'all had actual motion. All of it goes up in flames anytime Remy Ma drops something. Anytime Remy Ma's got something coming out. She's got the Lifetime movie coming out Saturday. She's got 2 records that are dissing you and Pap's entanglement.
Damn.
She's got her own network that is getting millions of streams and a future talk show that is going to be on her own network. She has all the clout and all the motion you and Pap are looking for. Y'all are the ones that are trying to look for this exposure and look for these brand deals.
Ooh. Ooh. Remy Ma. Shout out to Remy Ma. Remy Ma, look here. Keep doing your thing, Ma. Keep doing your thing, right? Old JB2 Reactions rocking and rolling with you. I see you. I see you. Damn. God damn. Boy. Boy, Claressa, you wish you could be Remy Ma for real, don't you? See, this is what this is all about with you, Claressa. You really wish that you can be Remy Ma. Look at all of the shine that Remy Ma is getting. Look at her endeavors that she has going on. And it's better than you. You got people that's looking to try to get your boxing license revoked. You got people looking to shut you down, Claressa. Well, this internet thing, boy, it's something else.
And all of this and all of that. But it didn't happen for y'all because nobody is going to support an adulterous affair.
Damn! No one wants to support an adulterous affair. Damn, Claressa. Maybe you, hey, click. Maybe you need to change what you doing then. And stop doing some adulterous things, and maybe you can have the people to support you. Because I ain't gonna lie, you know, people ain't gonna really want to too much donate. You know, you may have a couple, whatever, but like that really, Claressa, look, I'm telling you, I'm not judging you. I don't give a fuck if that's what you want to do, deal with a man that's still married. I don't care. But you have to understand the perception that you put on out there, and then you're boastful and bragging, and then you're not even being humble in the situation, knowing that it's still wrong. Then you want to bring God into it. Look, Claressa, you didn't even have to bring God into it because we all know that church people does adulterous things too. So, I mean, even when you went on that rant to sit up there and say, well, you know, I believe in the Lord and the Lord loves me and all this and that. Yeah, I get all that. But guess what though, Claressa? At the end of the day, it don't matter about none of that. You still are doing wrong. And then you're broadcasting it and you're making it out like it's nothing. You do have people on now here that is going to look at you a certain way and be like, well, damn, you say you really rock out with the Lord, but you sitting right in front of people's eyes, and it's just you put a bad taste in people's mouth with that type of thing. Whether if you want to really think about it like that or not. Again, I'm not saying that you wrong. You do what the fuck you want to do. But stop putting all of your personal business on the internet. You take the power away from people they can assume all they want about you. But as long as you're not putting things on out there that can really affirm what they already thinking about you, you don't want to do that. But you are doing that. And as the result of you doing that, people gonna run amok and talk shit.
You got Pap jealous of Remy songs that he keeps trying to drop these, you know what I'm saying, trash can songs with trash can lyrics, hoping that it's going to make something shake. And nobody cares. You keep going on these rants anytime Remy does something, and nobody cares. It shows that you are bothered. You are pressed. Still trying to remind people you are a boxing champion and you have not had a fight in months and no fight announcement. You keep lying to us. But anytime Remy got something, here you come. Here you come, letting the people know you are pressed like a panini. You were the one that befriended Remy and played in her face. You do this with everyone. You play in everyone's face. And then you take something of theirs like a parasite. And then you get on the internet and play victim. And when the victim act doesn't work and people come out with the receipts, you get on here and cuss people out and threaten to fight people. No. Remy Ma is the only person this is directed to. But my thing is, why don't you have energy for Pap? And this is what I mean with the male identified of it all. He allegedly stole your Chanel purse. You are allegedly trying to fund a lifestyle for him that he cannot afford. And now you are trying to get him gigs within the boxing world because he has no boxing background, no boxing experience, no boxing credentials. Yet you want to come for YouTubers. Make it make sense. So this is completely torpedoed and is an epic fail, epic disaster. We are in, you know what I'm saying, Claressa's latest crash out over Pap's wife. And how long is this going to continue for? You really thought that you ate by saying in the comments the other day that Pap is separated. You really thought that that was something to be proud of. And that man still does not want a divorce in any capacity. And you thought that it was a flex to say he is separated when there is no legal paperwork that suggests such. There is no legal paperwork that states that Pap and Remy are separated. And it has been more than a year since that frivolous divorce filing. Claressa, the truth is right in front of you. Pap does not want to divorce his wife. Remy Ma's not holding up anything. Remy Ma is living her life and thriving without Pap. She is happier than ever. She got rid of the DEAD weight. You have her leftovers. You have her former so-so-D. You know what I'm saying? She already dealt with him for multiple decades. She was happy to get rid of him. Why will he not get his clothes? Because he will not let go. That is usually the case when people do not want to pick up their clothes from their ex. is because they do not want to let go. But legally, these two are still married. Legally, Pap does not want to let go. All of these things that are happening for Remy, he is pissed off, he is insecure, he is in his feelings, and he is complaining all day about.
Damn. Boy, Anonymous T is laying it all out. She laying it all out. I mean, you know, yeah, I can add my little commentary to it at all, but it's like, really, I can't disagree with Anonymous T take on it, mainly because Pap don't give a fuck about Claressa, and he still is in love with Remy Ma. Remy Ma is allowing Pap to play around with Claressa, but every now and again, Remy Ma got to let Claressa know, hey, hold on. Slow down, shorty. All right? Slow down. What you doing? What we doing? So that's what she's doing. And Claressa, being the youngin', she the one that's getting all in her feelings whole time. You shouldn't even be saying too much of shit. Because after all, though, Claressa, if we want to be totally honest, you is getting Remy Ma's leftovers. Them leftovers ain't too good, ain't it?
Remy to you. So as a result, you have this hatred all of a sudden for Remy when Remy is paying him dust. Doesn't want to cover the Remy tattoo. Doesn't want to delete or archive the Remy Ma post. Does not want to get the divorce because he knows once that divorce is finalized, y'all are going to be as irrelevant as ever.
And not just that part now, but again, Anonymous T, he still love Remy Ma. Papoose still love her. Give a fuck. Look, again, we don't know the ins and outs all the way as far as they little personal business other than what's put out there. I'm sure it's way deeper than that. But overall, Remy Ma is just, to me, allowing Papoose to do what the fuck he's doing. And all three of them is capitalizing up off the whole goddamn thing and got the social media world going through a frenzy about the shit. That's exactly how the fuck I look at the shit. Remy Ma is the catalyst of all of this shit that's going on right now. She's the puppet master. If y'all really think about it, Remy Ma is the puppet master of all of this shit that's going on right now. Remy Ma say Anonymous T need a man. How you know what she ain't got? Damn, the magnificent one. Shit. You don't know if she. How you know she don't? Well, you just be saying anything.
So you really thought you ate saying that they're separated now. And I have a bridge to sell you because that is the most dumbest thing and goofiest thing only a mistress would say. He is separated. But it has been multiple years now since y'all been exposed publicly, and Pap has not made any adjustments to show or display that there is any commitment to you. And if y'all dare bring a baby into this, he is going to ditch you.
Listen, again, Remy Ma is the one that's allowing all of this to go on the way it's going on. Look, I'm no dummy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how y'all may see it is how y'all see it, right? But all roads lead back to Remy Ma. Remy Ma is the puppet master of all of this shit right here. And man, fuck Claressa and Papoose. Remy Ma is the X factor in all of this, and she is sitting back. She playing chess, not checkers. If you really sit back and look at the overall scheme of things, yeah, it's Remy Ma the one that's playing, puppet master with all this shit right here. And instead of Claressa just playing her goddamn role, she now all of a sudden Claressa is now she want to be in her damn fake feelings and shit. Claressa, you knew what time it was. You need to be quiet. Stop with all this old felonious acting like a victim. Now you want to sit up here. Now you want to lay out threats and shit like that. Like, no. You need to go and sit the fuck down with all the damn theatrics and shit because I don't believe it. I believe you know exactly what the fuck is going on too. But Phyllis done got involved, but now it's starting to be a goddamn mess. But Remy Ma gonna get you straight. I ain't worried about it.
And be with the other side chicks, Claressa. Like, what are we saying? So, nonetheless, that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype.
Oh, Anonymous T, I already done hyped your video. You ain't got to worry about old Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze get old to your video, I'm most definitely going to hype it up. I'm most definitely going to hype it up. But shout out to the chat, man, and happy Friday once again, man. You know, that's the content for Friday, ladies and gentlemen. That is the content. You already know, Evie, what time it is now. Now is time for me to get me something to eat. Yeah, old Johnny Blaze did worked up an appetite, and I'm most definitely hungry. Okay, shit, I'm sitting up here now. What I got a taste for, ladies and gentlemen, is a chopped steak with cheese. You feel what I'm saying? Chopped steak with cheese, well done, with some fries, cheese sauce on the side, with a nice strawberry shake. Boy, I'm talking about, I'm about to smash it, boy. Yeah, I got to have that, ladies and gentlemen. I got to have that. Yeah, I'm on my fat shit right now. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I still work today. Shit, even though I ain't going to the plantation. Shit, y'all do y'all know I've been outside since 6 o'clock this goddamn morning. I didn't get back. It ain't like I set up here. I told y'all I was gonna do a morning live. I ain't even do the morning live because I was still on out there doing door dashing. They most definitely worked the fuck up out of me this morning. I can tell you that right now. So I most definitely made some money. Hell yeah, I made some motherfucking money this morning. All the way up until like 1 o'clock. I think a little bit after 1. And because I took a little break. Now I took a little break, you know what I'm saying, but a little lunch break or whatever, ate a little some light. You feel what I'm saying? Like a little what's them chicken wraps. I had 2 of them and some water. You feel what I'm saying? That was just to take the air up out my stomach and just keep me energized and keep me going. But I'm like, man, once I knew I was going to stop and actually chill out, and then I knew I was going to come live. I knew I was going to come live off of StreamYards. I was going to give y'all the show. So then I'm like, no, after the show, I got to give me a steak burger, a steak burger with cheese. I got to get that. Got to get that. Sit back, eat that, chill for a hot little second, and then shit, it's still early in the evening, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna get all the way dark anyway until like 9 o'clock. So go out there, do a few more hours out there, DoorDash, and then shit, call it the goddamn day. Yeah, so again, I've been hustling, y'all. I've been hustling all goddamn day. The hustle never stops. I've been hustling. Yeah, look, EV, think about it. We was working on that day anyway. If you think about it. We may think, yeah, holiday, yeah, all right, that's all cool. But we were still working on that day anyway. Think about that part. He was most definitely working on that day. You could bet that. You could bet that. Finding out that, look, finding it out, you know what I'm saying, on that day, you know what I'm saying, working, going out there in the fields or whatever the hell you was doing, I guarantee you was working. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, hey, to each his own. Some worked, some didn't. I mean, I had a chance just to sit back and not do shit all goddamn day, but no. I got to go out there and hustle. I got to go out there and make something happen, have some type of money in my pocket. So if anything should go wrong, I got it. You feel what I'm saying? That's my mentality. I ain't got time for the bullshit. If it ain't making no sense as far as monetary gain to me, I'm not, and I ain't talking about no foolishness. I ain't talking about the bullshit, because I know how to do that shit all on my own. I don't need no help with that. I'm talking about some real monetary income. Shit. No, I'm talking about some real monetary income. No, Because I've just been sitting back long enough, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sitting back on YouTube, and I've been seeing long enough that, yes, it is an avenue on out there. You can make a nice amount of monetary income off of the content that you provide. But you have to change a lot of things up on what you do in order for that to even open up for you. That's why certain things that I've already been that way. There's certain things I won't talk about on this channel, or really no channel. To be honest, I don't want to talk about no sex. I don't want to talk about no religion, and I don't want to talk about no politics. Certain things within all three of those worlds, I will say, if it meets a certain criteria for me to even talk about, then yes. But is my channel based off of talking about those type of things? No, because I really don't want to talk about those damn things. Shit. You want to talk about that? My thing is to react and be funny and entertain the audience that is right here. No matter if it's 13 people up in the room or if it's 200 people up in the room, or 1,000 people up in the room. It don't matter. I'm here to entertain the crowd. I'm here to let y'all see my reaction to different videos and different stories, different news clips, all of that. That's what I'm here for. Y'all put a 1 in the chat and let me know if y'all still see me. If y'all can still hear me, can y'all put a 1 in the chat? Okay, EV still hear me? All right. Yeah, because on my phone it's buffering, so I was just making sure. Felicia, you still hear me? Okay. Okay. But anyway, I am about to get the hell on up out of here. But salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me on this live stream. It is a possibility that I will be back, just to let y'all know, because I ain't got to work tomorrow. So again, it's possible, right? Because I ain't got all out the game or nothing like that. You know, that's a little minor. I ain't drunk nothing but really, to be honest, I ain't do nothing but drink 3 beers. That's it. So I'm still good to go. And like I say, it's still early. So it's a possibility. I ain't about to write it in stone and nothing like that, because y'all already know how I am with late night streams. But I may make an exception. All right? Right. Possible, EB, possible. But I may make an exception. I may make an exception tonight, though. I may make an exception tonight. You know what I'm saying? And then we could turn on up and kick it. I may just go ahead and open up the panel. You feel what I'm saying? But I think I may do that on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel, though. Yeah, I think I may do that on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. Instead of bringing it, I ain't going to bring it over here. So if I do go live again, I'll go live off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. All right? That's what I do. I'll go live off the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. If I do decide to come back and go live again, it'll be on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all can just come on over there. Y'all see it set up, then y'all know, yeah, it's a possibility I may go to sleep or whatever, but I doubt it. All right? But salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up. But JB2 Reactions is up out this thing. Maybe I'll see y'all later. Maybe I won't. But either way, y'all will see me tomorrow for sure.